Today is the 24th of March, and that means March Madness, but not the one you're thinking about, so the basketball one. Instead, it is a Gods Unchained promotion, the Mid-March Madness. That is an event that will airdrop up to 100,000 gods, and guys, if you don't know right now, gods is 35 cents. This means that 100,000 gods are equal to $35,000 of airdrop. And actually it's not even over there. There will be even other $5,000 of cards that will get airdropped. And now let's jump right into the explanation of the event, and I will tell you after the explanation what I think about it is worth or not. So let's jump right into it for see how this event will work. So as we can see, the event is already started literally now, so when you see this video is going, and it will end in the April 15. So from now until the April 15 this event will run, and this is a sealed promotion event. So this means that for participating in the airdrop you will have to play sealed, and the sealed entry went back to 10 gods. But how is the prize pool of this event? So essentially the more the total entry, the more will be the total prize, until we reach the maximum of 50,000 entries that will get to the community 100,000 gods. But there will be even different stages, so essentially stage 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what that means? So in reality it doesn't mean that we gain more if there are in total more entry, because essentially it go up at the same pace that it go up even the number of entry. So if we take from example the message from Nakarub, 20,000 entry correspond to 40,000 gods, 40,000 entry to 80,000 gods, 50,000 entry to 100,000 gods, so essentially is always the alpha. So it actually doesn't really change the value of each entry, but it means that it can't even go that much lower, because if there will be more player it will grow even the prizes. Thing that instead in the last sealed airdrop we didn't have. Okay, so now we know how are the prize, but how do we win those prizes? How do we literally participate into this event? So essentially like the previous event, you will get a ticket for each entry that you do, and even a ticket for each win that you do during your sealed run. So every sealed run you can win up to 7 win ticket, or even 0 if you're pretty bad. And you actually can even check the ticket that you are getting from GeoMeta. I will leave the link in the description of the site that is really good for see all the stats about sealed. So now we got our tickets, but how are actually divided those prizes? The 30% of the total gods pool will go to the entry tickets, while instead the 50% of those gods will go for the win tickets, and then the last 20% of gods will be given to the top leaderboard winner. So essentially we will farm more win, and that is different to who have the highest win rate. And this is a consideration that we will analyze later, but that is a really crazy prize, because the 20% of the total pool will be around $7,000, and if this guy win the 50% of it, it means that this guy is winning just from the leaderboard pool the 50% of $7,000, so essentially $1,000, and that is just from the win leaderboard pool. Then he will still win gods for the entry pool and even from the win ticket pool. So essentially if you reach the top 20 you can be really happy. But yeah, the rewards are not over there. There will be even almost $5,000 of cards. As you can see, 5 Teriel, 15 Blade and 20 Martyrs. Guys, if you go check, is actually more than $5,000 of cards. So of those 40 cards, 20 will go to the true farmers. So essentially the top 20 people with most sealed entry. Then 10 will be completely random, but still the more ticket you have, the higher chance you have to just be eaten randomly. And then the last 10 will be given to the people with the most win in the leaderboard. So essentially the people that already gained like $1,000. And then we have even another prize that is essentially a community prize, and that is composed by 2 variants of the 2 new legendaries, Glean and Zaskia. And for get those is pretty easy, you just have to participate in 5 sealed run for Glean and 10 instead for Zaskia. So now I told you all the information you had to know, but what do I actually think about this promotion? So I think it's a really good promotion for the people that are true grinders, because I think that the real people that will win this are the people that will have a lot of time, will grind a lot the sealed for try to reach the top leaderboard, because as I said, when you enter in the top 20 you start to get a crazy amount of gods, you start to get even a likes verdict card and so on, so it's totally worth it. If you have a lot of time and you enjoy play sealed, I think that is totally worth to try the big hit for try to win in the top 20. And actually you don't even have to be that good, because yes, the win rate kinda matters because you win a bit more game, but it's just a lot less important that instead the time and the the grind that you use, because you will play more game and you will make more win. It doesn't really matter the win rate as long as you make more game and more win of the other players. And this is even an important consideration for the other people, so the people that actually don't have a lot of time to use for sealed, I think this is not the best promotion for them, because even for example the entry ticket price got reduced from 60% in the last airdrop to 30% in this one. So this doesn't mean that you should not participate. Obviously, if you enjoy sealed, this is still the best moment for play it, because there is a promotion that will give you back gods. But at the same time, what I think is super good and focused to the people that can grind a lot and they can actually make a really solid amount of money. So guys, tell me in the comment what you think about this promotion and if you will participate or not into it. And now go check my last video about the 5 must-have up for Gods Unchained, or maybe this one about the best budget deception deck, with which I actually made 14 win in my last weekend ranked for just $10. So I guess it's pretty good. And I guess see you to the next video.